Just today, Danny Baker, a BBC veteran broadcaster, we're told, was sacked, rightly so, for portraying the new royal baby as a chimpanzee. He published a photograph of a couple with a chimpanzee leaving hospital on his Twitter page yesterday, and then claimed it was all a big joke and a mistake. We heard this week police are investigating comments by Karl Benjamin, a UKIP candidate in the European elections, speculating about whether he would rape Jess Phillips, the Labour MP. And it's only Thursday. This is just this week. It's apparent that the first victims of hate, my lords, hateful bigots, are women and those from minorities. It's what's become the mainstreaming of extreme views and the politics of hate. Often a rage against women, migrants, black people, Muslims, Jews, LGBT people, with racism, Islamophobia, with the misogyny, all multiplied and spread by social media, often with impunity. So how did we get here? I know many don't like Brexit, and it's already been mentioned, but I surely think it's become a factor. The country becoming more divided, more polarised, the advent of Trump, Farage, their intolerance, their sweeping statements about migrants, women, Muslims, and blaming the other for all society's ills is a major factor. These principles, selflessness, integrity, objectivity, accountability, openness, honesty and leadership, should also apply to those seeking public office, those selected as candidates. And I'd like to ask the Noble Lord the Minister whether he can tell us what action will be taken to ensure that those seeking public office cannot threaten violent and criminal behaviour. This should come with immediate disqualification. Men threaten rape for one reason: to intimidate and silence women. I've had Muslim women tell me they're frightened when they go out, and one woman said to me she removed her headscarf to protect her children when she goes out with them. We know that attacks on Muslim communities has spiked. Can the Minister also tell us what steps are being taken to address this issue?
Of late, we've witnessed, from activists seeking votes as well as from anonymous, unaccountable bloggers, we've seen a level of abuse, vehemence and spite which has undermined faith in politicians.
But it's quite shocking how quickly the unthinkable becomes thinkable, then normalised, and eventually, in the final phase of populism, brutally enforced. Hitler was trying to appear respectable in order to seem qualified to enter government. In other words, my lords, he was seeking to legitimise himself and his party in order to take back control. Does any of that sound remotely familiar? I've always believed that this is a narrative that ought to be compulsory viewing for anyone attracted to the simplistic rants of Nigel Farage or his venomous counterpart, Stephen Yaxley Lemon, or Tommy Robinson, as he prefers to be called.